is your 5-second timer. So you need to guess the word in less than 5 seconds. Okay, so for example, it will look like this. Okay, so you will have 5 seconds as the timer goes down to guess what this word is. All right, so the first one is celebrate. Okay, so now I want you to try and see if we can do that. So, Tina, are you ready to see some of your next word?
Yes.
Okay, what is this word?
Festival.
Okay, very good. Festival. Well done. That was perfect. Okay, Jasmine, are you ready for the next one?
Oh, this I'm ready.
Okay, what is this word?
Dress up.
Okay, good. Dress up. Well done. And then, Tina, are you ready for the next one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Costume.
Okay, you got there just in time. That is costume. Okay, good, Tina. Well done. And then, Jasmine, the next one is this.
Parade.
Okay, good. That is parade. Well done. Okay, Tina, back to you.
Yes. Flavor.
Okay, very good. That is flavor. Well done. And then, Jasmine, you again.
Over.
Sorry.
All over.
Okay, yes. Okay, good. All over. Okay, very good. Well done, both of you. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some of these words. So, Tina, I'll ask you the first question. Number one, do people take some days off all over your country at the New Year holiday?
Yes, they do. In Vietnam, we have a Lunar New Year holiday, and uh, we usually have from 5 to 10 days off in this event.
Yes. Okay, good. And when is that event?
It takes place in uh, the the first the first day
National Day.
in lunar calendar. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Well done, Tina. Thank you. Okay, and then Jasmine, the second question, which celebrations do you dress up for? So which celebrations do you get dressed up?
Uh, I usually dress up in the Tet holiday, the national days, and maybe Christmas as Christmas.
Okay, good. Okay, so those are good examples of some good times that we can dress up. Okay, good. And
Chris,
Tina,
Chris,
what kind of
Chris,
costume do you
Christmas.
like to wear at Halloween?
Yeah. The kind of customer I like to wear at Halloween is no face costume. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
yeah, no face character in Spirit Away film.
Yes. Yes. I know the one you are talking about. Okay, good. Well done, Tina. Thank you. Okay. So let's quickly go through some of these vocabulary words and look at their pronunciation quickly. So I will say each word and I just want you to listen for now. And then when I'm finished, I will give you a chance to repeat them for me. So our first one is celebrate. Okay, celebrate. Number two, festival. Festival. Number three, dress up. Dress up.
Quantifier sum.
Number four, costume. Okay, costume. Number five, parade. Parade. Number six, all over.
Oh,
All over. Number seven, flavor. Okay, flavor. And number
flavor,
eight, day off.
day
Day
off.
off. Okay, very simple words for our vocabulary for today. So, Tina, can you say the first 4 words for me?
Yeah, celebrate, festival, dress up,
Over.
costume.
Okay, perfect. Tina, well done. No problems with that. That was very good. Okay, thank you. And Jasmine, can you say number 5 to 8 for me?
Parade. All over. Flavor. Day off.
Okay, perfect as well. Okay, well done, both of you. That was very, very good. Okay, now let's review our grammar section for today. So the first thing we're going to do, it says, look at the blue words. What are they? Okay, so let's take a look at these sentences. The first sentence says, many people like to dress up. There are a lot
Quantifier
of
sum.
street food festivals all over the island, and a few teachers get the day off work. Okay, so Tina, do you know what those blue words are called?
Yes, I know. Yeah,
Okay,
I
what
do.
are they? What are they called?
Linking word,
Okay,
right?
all right, almost, very close.
Quantifiers. Yes.
Yes. Okay, these are quantifiers. We will look at linking words next. Okay, but these words are our quantifiers because they talk about how much or how many of something there is. Okay, so that's why we call them quantifiers.
Biết.
Okay, so what other quantifiers do you know? Okay, so we know many, a lot of, and a few. Those are quantifiers. But Jasmine, can you tell me any other quantifiers you know?
I know other quantifiers such as some, too many, too much, a little, and any.
Okay, very good. Well done, Jasmine. Okay, those are all quantifiers as well. So we can say some, a little, too many, any, and too much. Okay, those are other quantifiers we're going to look at today. Okay, so let's try and do some practice with these quantifiers now. So what you need to do now is choose the correct answer in each sentence. Okay, so you are going to see a sentence like this, and you will see 2 options to choose from, and you need to choose the correct one for each sentence. Okay, so for example, there are a lot of street parades all over the island. Okay, so very simple. You're just going to choose the correct one. So I will send you this activity now, and you're going to have 1 minute to answer questions 1 to 6. And then after the 1 minute, we will discuss together. Okay, so let's see if we can get them all correct. Okay, let's check your answers now. So for number 1, Jasmine, what is the correct answer?
Number one, people usually enjoy a few fish cakes.
Okay, very good. Well done. A few fish cakes, good. And then Tina, what about number 2?
Hello.
Are
Okay.
there any winter festivals in your country?
Okay, perfect. Good. Are there any winter festivals in your country? Good. And then Jasmine, what is number 3?
Number 3, we normally eat a little fried fish.
Okay, very good. A little fried fish. Well done. And then Tina, what about for number 4?
The kids love candies, but they don't eat too many.
Okay, but they don't eat too many. Good. Well done. That's correct. And Jasmine, number 5.
Eating too much sweet food is not good for you.
Okay, very good. Eating too much. Well done. And Tina, the last one, number 6.
We get the day off work, so we have some family time.
Okay, some family time. Very good. Okay, well done. You've both done a very good job so far. We got them all correct. So let's quickly review this grammar point together. So what we're going to look at is when we use quantifiers. Okay, so as we know already, we use these quantifiers to talk about amounts of things. Okay, so we need to use different quantifiers with countable nouns and different quantifiers with uncountable nouns. Okay, so I will quickly explain each of them. So if we want to use a few and too many, we can use them with countable nouns, okay, but we cannot use them with uncountable nouns. Okay, so a few and too many can only be used with countable nouns. Then the other thing is a little and too much. These can only be used with uncountable nouns. Okay, so they are the opposite of a few and too many. So when we have an uncountable noun, we can use a little and too much. And then if we want to use some, any, or a lot of, we can actually use those with both. Okay, so we can use some, any, and a lot of with both countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, so just remember which ones we use with the countable nouns and which ones we use with the uncountable nouns. Okay, so let's try and do some practice. The first thing we are going to do for your writing task is we are going to look now at these words here. Okay, so our 2 sentences say, number 1, the kids love candies, but they don't eat too many. And number 2, we get the day off work, so we have some family time. Okay, so Tina, what are these words?
Yeah, this is a linking word.
Yes. Okay, good. These ones are our linking words. Okay, good. They link one idea or one part of our sentence to the other idea or the other part of our sentence. Okay, good. Well done. All right. So we know but and so are linking words, but Jasmine, can you think of any others?
I know some linking words such as and, or, because.
Yes. Okay, very good. Well done. And or because. So we can use either of those to link ideas in our sentences. Okay, so we have but, so, and, or, and because. Okay, good. Well done. Okay, we're going to now try and explain the use of each of these linking words. Okay, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds to try and match each of our linking words with the description of what is its use.
Result give.
Okay, so I'll give you 30 seconds to go through them, and then we will try and match them correctly.
Contrasting.
Contrasting.
Extra. extra,
Okay. So, Jasmine, I'll start with you. The word and. What is the use for and?
uh, and matches to add extra information.
Okay. To add extra information. Very good. Well done. Okay. And then, Tina, what about but? What is it?
We use but when we introduce a contrasting idea.
Okay. All right. Very good. So, but is used to introduce a contrasting idea. Okay. Good. And then, Jasmine, what about because?
Because it's to give a reason.
Okay. So, it can be used. There we go. It can be used to give a reason. Good. Well done. And then, Tina, what about so?
We use so when we give a result.
Okay, good. To give a result. Well done. Okay, so we use or to give an alternative or a different option. Okay, good. Well done, both of you. That was very good. Okay, so one more practice exercise before we look at our writing today. What we are going to do is try and put the suitable linking word in each blank. Okay, so for example, we're going to look at this text here. Okay, so let's start with the second sentence here. It says, a lot of people in the Caribbean celebrated to something. It's the national celebration of Barbados. Okay, so our first one is but. Okay, a lot of people in the Caribbean celebrated too, but it's the national celebration of Barbados. Okay, so now what you need to do, I will send you this activity and you need to choose the correct linking word for each of our 6 spaces in the text. Okay, so I'll give you 1 minute to read through and choose the correct word. Okay, let's check our answers now. So, number 1, Tina, which linking word goes in number 1?
There are street parades and street food festival all over the island.
Okay, very good. And is our first linking word for number 1. Good. And Jasmine, what about number 2?
We normally eat a little fried fish or a few fish cakes.
Okay, very good. Or a few fish cakes. Well done. And then Tina, can you do number 3 and number 4 together?
We also eat some snow corn, iced with flavors such as ginger or coconut, but we don't eat too many.
Okay, very good. Or coconut, but we don't eat too many. Good, well done, Tina. And Jasmine, what about number 5 and 6?
I really like it because it's a holiday. We get the day off work, so we can have some family time.
Okay, very good. Perfect. Because and then so. Well done. Okay. So now we are going to look at your writing task for today. So what you're going to do, this is our complete story that we have just read through together. And this is the example of how your writing task is going to look. So what you are going to do is you are going to write about a celebration that you like. Okay, so let's first look at how we can identify the outline of our writing task. Okay, so what we can see here, the first thing we need to do is talk about when people celebrate it. Okay, so talk about when this festival or celebration happens. Then the second thing we do is we talk about what is contrasting or cool about it. Okay, so what is different or what is interesting about it? And then number three, what people normally do. Okay, so what do people do during the celebration? And then you can list your activities or things that people can do. Then number four, what do you normally eat? Okay, so what types of foods do you normally eat? And then finally, number five, why you like it. Okay, so what do you like about this celebration? Okay, so this is your outline you are going to use to write your writing task today. So the first thing we are going to do is I want you to think about only your outline. Okay, so you are only going to write some very short notes and some ideas about the outline of your writing task today. Okay, so you are focusing on those 5 questions. Remember to write short notes. You don't need to write full sentences. And then I'm going to give you 1.5 minutes. And then you can send your outline in the chat box when you are finished. Okay, so only the keywords. And there are some ideas here for holidays you can use, or you can use your own idea if you want. Okay, so I'll give you 1.5 minutes, and then you can send your outline in the chat box.
Hello. Constant. Traditional food.
Okay, your time is up, so try and finish quickly, and then you can send it in the chat box for me to have a look at. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I will have a look at yours now. Okay, number one. So when people celebrate it on the first day of the first lunar month. Okay, good. Number two, what is interesting about it? It is the most important celebration in Vietnam and marks the arrival of spring. Good. Number three, what do people normally do? Clean, decorate home, have a special ceremony to remember ancestors, dress up in new clothes and visit relatives. Okay, good. And then you've listed your foods and your reasons why you like it. Okay, that's perfect, Jasmine. Well done. I don't have any changes for you to make with that. And then Tina, I'll look at yours. Number one, where have you said? Okay, let me just have a look. Okay, just what I've noticed there, Jasmine. Traditional. Okay, so just the spelling for traditional. Okay, so I will put it in the chat for you there. And then you've listed your foods. And number four, it's a big holiday and have many days off. Okay, good. All right, well done, both of you. That's a very good start for both. So now you are going to look at writing your full text. Okay, so you're going to finish your writing. You're going to have 5 minutes. So now you're going to take those ideas that you have just sent me in the chat box, and you are going to put them into full sentences. Okay, so write full sentences. You can use our vocabulary, our quantifiers, and our linking words that we have learned today. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes, you can send it to me, and then we will go through them together. Okay, so you have 5 minutes, and then you can let me know if you have any questions. Okay. All right. So, Jasmine, let's go through your writing task. Okay. So, I will read through it and I will make some suggestions if there's any changes. Okay. So, you said the Tet holiday takes place on the first day of the first lunar month. It usually lasts 5 to 7 days. This is the most important celebration in Vietnam, and it marks the arrival of spring. Okay, that's very good. There's no problems with that. People prepare for Tet by cleaning their homes, decorating with peach blossoms, and cooking traditional foods. Families gather together, and it's a time for paying respects to ancestors and wishing each other good luck for the year ahead. Okay, the only thing I will say there is when you say paying respect, we don't need to make that plural. Okay, so we can just keep it as paying respect. Okay, we don't need to say paying respects, but we can just say paying respect. Okay. Wishing each other good luck for the year ahead. Okay, that's good. On the Tet holiday, after we have a special ceremony to remember our ancestors, we dress up in new clothes and visit relatives. Children receive lucky money from adults, and then they usually give thanks to the adults by giving best wishes. Okay, very good. On this occasion, we normally have a feast together with traditional Vietnamese foods, such as, how can I say that word? Chung cake? Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct. Chung cake.
Okay, thank you. A 5-fruit tray, many types of candies and nuts. I love the Tet holiday because it is a holiday for reuniting with our families and an occasion for us to relax after a year of hard work. Okay, that is very good, Jasmine. Like I've said, the only mistake that I can see is just that very, very small one here, paying respect rather than paying respects. Okay, we don't need to make that word plural. We can keep it as respect when we use it in a sentence like that. Okay, so well done, Jasmine. That's very, very good. Your writing is very impressive, and I haven't seen any other mistakes other than that. Okay, Jasmine. Okay, so Tina, we'll just wait for you to finish, and then we will go through yours as well.
Sorry, wait for me 2 minutes.
That's okay, no problem. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Tina. Okay, so I will do the same thing with yours now. So you have said in Vietnam, Tet holiday is celebrated on the first day of January in the lunar calendar. Okay, good. This is a big holiday that most people will back to their hometowns to prepare. Okay, so just remember, you can say this is a big holiday that most people will go back to. Okay, so that people will go back to their hometowns to prepare for and cheer up the Lucky New Year together. Okay, so let me copy this and then I'll show you the change quickly. Okay. So in this sentence here, okay, so this is a big holiday that most people will go back to their hometowns to prepare for. And then you don't need to say tet here. And cheer up the Lucky New Year together. Okay, we say cheer on rather than cheer up. Okay, so cheer up is if you want to cheer up a person. Okay, but if you want to cheer for a festival or an event, we can say to cheer on the Lucky New Year together. Okay, so just a very small change there. And then your next sentence says, people shop for new clothes, dress up the most beautiful. We will cook some traditional foods like Banchung. It's the biggest holiday in a year, so we have many days off, so we can have a long trip and relax after working hard in a year. Okay, good, well done. There's just one more thing there that I want to maybe give you a suggestion for. People shop for new clothes, dress up the most beautiful. Okay, we can make that a lot more simple, and we can just say people shop for new clothes and dress up beautifully. Okay, dress up beautifully is a better way to say dress up the most beautiful. Okay, so people shop for new clothes and they dress up beautifully. Okay, Tina, does that make sense? Do you understand that?
Yes, thank you. Understand.
Okay, that's good. Okay, well done, both of you. I've been very, very impressed with your writing skills today. Okay, so let's look at our final question for today, which says, how can you describe a celebration? Okay, so remember Lynn and Daniel from our very first question. Okay, so we are going to quickly look at how we can identify our vocabulary words and items related to celebration. Okay, so some of our vocabulary words we learned today are celebrate, celebration, dress up, costumes, parades, festivals, flavors, and day off. Okay, so don't forget about those vocabulary words that we learned today. Also, don't forget about our quantifiers. Okay, so a lot of, a little, a few, some, too many, and some again. And finally, our linking words. Okay, so but, and, or, but, because, so. Okay, so I think we were all very comfortable using our vocabulary, our quantifiers, and our linking words today. I've been very impressed with both of you. So let's just make sure we can do our lesson objectives for today. So Jasmine and Tina, now, can you use vocabulary about celebrations?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay, you can, good. Can you use linking words to link sentences in a paragraph?
Yes.
I can.
Yes, you can, good. And can you write a short paragraph about a celebration that you like?
Yes, I can.
Yes, you both can. You both did a very good job with your writing, especially today. I was very impressed with both of your writing skills and your grammar in your writing task. Okay, so well done, both of you. Please don't forget to do your homework and to rate the session. And then I hope I will see you both again soon for another lesson in the future. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Tina.
Yeah,
Well done.
thank you, teacher.
Thank you
Thank
so
See you
much.
next lesson.
Bye-bye. Have a good
teacher.
night.